I've seen a lot of people, mostly minorities, living in India, different parts of India, outside India, throughout the world. They have been troubled because of a language or some racism or something like this, right? In India, I see if you don't speak Marathi or Kannada or whatever any language, even in North, we would have a lot of people fighting if you're from outside or working something like this, right? Mostly minorities. And I try to think out why that happens. It's not because it's a language issue or some XX things issues. This is basically what happens is when you demasculize the society, mostly men. When you demasculize, what I mean is that a lot of people in their house are not being respected. They are not being respected by mother, their wife, by father, their family, sister, whatever, by friends. And there is so much aggression which has left in the people. They're working shit job where they're not getting respected. They're getting money, but they're not respected. They're somebody is abusing them in their workplace, something like that. So there's so much frustration have people has inside them. And mostly it has happened with weak people, right? Coincidentally, or unfortunately, you can say it happens with the weak people. And so they are so suppressed that at some point they want to relieve that suppression. They can only relieve that suppression because they want to be higher above than anybody else. Whatever they have been suppressed by other people, they want to do this thing to other people to make them feel themselves good about themselves, right? So these weak people in the society, in these metropolitan cities like maybe Mumbai or Karnataka or Bangalore, whatever this place, or maybe North India as well, right? So these places, these people who are not being respected or something like this, they are such a weak, pathetic people. They will, whatever the outsider minority they come, they know they don't have the power. They are here for work, these poor people or something like this. And now they will fight with them just to make them feel good about how it is to be like to be the top dog, right? This is the only reason people do it. Or the other reason is that these minorities are taking away job in USA or something like all the minorities, immigrants or whatever. They will take away their job, and whatever they in the luxury they are. They will reduce the prices. They will have more like they will be better caregiver, better whatever, like whatever the job they are picking, they will do better because they are coming from a hard working place, something like this. So this push a lot of insecurities to these people. So what is the solution? Solution is not like you have to accept, you have to be strong or something, right? If you see in my videos, I do talk about strong and weak thing, right? And this is totally a weak people personality trait. Same way, I will give you one instance is like I used to see this security guards in my society or something like this, right? And they have never given power in their life. They are very average people, average Joe of the country, and they are doing their work. I totally respect that, but they have never given the power or anything like this, right? Or maybe a policeman or something like this, right? But when they mess with this rich people while doing entry or doing but not following some society rules or something like this, they feel very powered. They feel very empowered that hey, look, this me poor guy troubling this rich guy, not letting him do something because it's in the law line, troubling with parking or something. They feel their ego boost over there, right? Same thing you must have seen with this Shah Rukh's fans or something like this. That's another total case to talk about. But I've seen this kind of behavior among security guards or the lower staff or something like this. They have been so suppressed, they've been so ill-lived, right? But suddenly when they get a power, some kind of power somewhere, they start using that power and feel good about themselves. Even if it is right, wrong, they don't care. And when the first time they do it, they feel how it is to be in power. And problem is that if they understand that they're going to work hard, be in the powerful position the right way, but they will not. And they will just use that position to make it just like masturbate their ego again and again and again. And that's why you will see this kind of reels and videos or something online of these kind of trouble for not speaking certain way, doing certain, not following something like this. And these guys trouble, something like this. So that's a weak people thing. So I hope this helps you. I'm not pointing out any society. It is very common. It is not in India, Indian state or something. It is worldwide happening. In the parts of America, New Zealand, Ireland, these all things. Even these, I've seen some videos in Canada, Ireland, something. These young kids troubling Indian people or any other minority group over there. Why? They've been troubled. These guys have no power. They've been suppressed by their mother, wife, children, whatever, the school system or something like this. Somewhere that has to blow out, right? And this generally comes from the weak people. The other weak people. They are weak. Whatever the bottom of the barrel they could find, they will do it.